Here I am on the edge of Manchester's gay village, on Canal Street, a renowned location for the LGBT community. Yet despite significant progress in recent years, many people across different communities continue to face shocking levels of discrimination and struggle to open up about their sexuality. 23-year-old Jatinder Grewal told his dad he was gay when he was 16, and he revealed it publicly to the world in February this year. And I spoke to him about the difficulties facing people in the Punjabi community who are gay and what he feels needs to be done to make progress.
Taking your mind back to when you courageously came out, do you recall in that moment immediately before it, the emotions, thoughts and feelings that were going through your head?
Yeah, like, it was crazy. It was a mix of emotions. Like, I was scared of what was going to come after, but I just knew I had to say something. I couldn't live my life not saying something, so I just knew that I was going to have to do it one day. It was a very scary time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, clearly by looking at society, it's evident that some communities are still so far behind the times, and a lot of progress still needs to be made, particularly in Punjabi culture. How much more difficult did that make it for you, and did it actually delay your decision to tell those who were around you?
Yeah, like, there's no role model to look up to. No one talks about it. No one, like, even when I was young and I knew that I was different, like, I didn't understand how different I was, or didn't know the concept of it or anything. So having no role model to look up to was a lot harder, and I didn't know whether my parents understood it either. Not the sort of conversation I would have with my parents either. So it's difficult. So yeah, there's nothing, no one out there. So I had nothing to look up to. I was just on my own sort of thing.
And I mean, since taking that step to come out, you've been met with endless support from family, friends, and people on social media as well. Has that reaction and the volume of kind messages actually surprised you, and how has it actually felt?
It's amazing. Like, you get some like amazing feedback. However, like, I do think even with the feedback, we still need a lot of like change. There's still no one coming forward and being like, yeah, I'm out and proud. Like, do you get none of that? Like, the support is amazing. Like, regardless, like the support from my family, my friends, have been insane, and obviously social media is amazing as well. It's just I genuinely wish there was genuine support, like, as in terms of, like, let's say if a family member was to come out, would they really, really support that family member?
Yeah. And I mean, what do you actually think needs to be done to tackle discrimination on this in society, and to actually, begin to start changing people's mentalities?
I think we need more people to come out. I wanna help change, like, the stereotype of a gay person, because they're not all camp. They're not all, like, a lot of, like, people that I know. They're the lads. They go to the gym. They're just normal lads. Like, one thing I want to mention is, like, we're just normal lads, that just find the same sex attractive. That's all it is. There's nothing more to it. So I want to try and we need more people to come out and talk about it, really.
Yeah.
Like,
and just to finish off, obviously, with you being Indian, you've no doubt given others from a similar background, who have been struggling to come out, that courage to actually do so. How hopeful are you now that you can actually be a role model, particularly for Indian guys, to ensure people now and for generations to come don't have to go through what you did, while also ensuring others do their bit, to make positive changes in the world?
Yeah, I'm quite hopeful about it. I feel like we're our generation and the younger generation, it'll become a lot easier because we're educating people around us. Mostly the older generation is going to take a lot of time, but I think generations to come, it will become a lot easier.
Yeah.
And hopefully in the next few years, we'll have a lot more people coming out and being proud about it and talk about it. So it does make it easier for those that are still not out.
Yeah. Thanks for your time today. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.